Lucas Tracy really quit, man. It's crazy. But we're here to take over now. Take over the legacy of Peaches and Cremeville. Respectfully. Bedtime. It's not you, it's me. Okay? Let's just start right away. The first fight. Stuart Nicole taking on Jesus Aguilar. I'm definitely going to go with Stuart. I mean, he is making his debut, so you never really know with these guys these days, but I think his grappling is really impressive. Watched a few of his fights in the beat down promotions, whatever that is. It was mostly just bums he was beating, to be honest. But I mean, who has Jesus beat? Bums too. So I think he's either gonna submit Jesus or just control him on the ground. Could end up being a really boring fight if they can't get the hands going. Yeah, pretty mid fight to start off the fight, but I don't know. It'd be exciting if he submitted him in his debut, I guess. I could also see him finishing him by ground and pound. His ground and pound looked really impressive against a few guys, but I mean, that's how he finished most of his fights in the beatdown promotions. I'm sorry, that is such a stupid name. But yeah, I think I'll take him. It doesn't really matter. I mean, if you're betting on these guys, it's only going to be in your big parlays, which, let's be honest, they're not hitting, bro. Don't submit that parlay. Let's just move on. Song Kanan taking on Ricky Glenn. Yeah, definitely going Song Kanan. Ricky Glenn's terrible. Has no will. Couldn't impose his will on an ant. He just doesn't do anything. Like, he knocked one guy out. It was a fluke. He looked terrible in the fight. He just doesn't really do anything. He just plots forward with his slow, telegraphed jabs and body kicks. Yeah, I'm going to go Song Kanan, even though he hasn't done anything since, I think, December of 2023. I'm probably wrong on that, but he looks better. His resume is better. He has more experience. He's kind of old, but Ricky Glenn's probably old too. I'm not going to check. It doesn't matter. Ricky Glenn's not winning, okay? Song Kanan, let's go with that. Moving on to next fight, Tom Nolan taking on Alex Reyes. Guys, I swear I'm not a casual, but I know who Alex Reyes is, but who is Tom Nolan? I don't know who this guy is. And I don't know why he's at plus or minus 1,500 in the betting. I don't know I don't know why he's such a favorite to win this, but I'm gonna go with him because he's obviously gonna win it. They both look terrible, so it doesn't matter. That's the end of the early prelims. Let's move on to the real fights. Now, the prelims just suck overall, so these aren't good either. But Jack Jenkins taking on Herbert Burns. I think Gilbert's little bro. Yeah, little bro is trash, not gonna lie. He has negative will too, just like Ricky Glenn. He folds at any sign of, like, anytime he's damaged at all, he will fold, he will cover up, he will pull guard, he will just try to rely on a lucky submission tempo on the ground after being hurt. He doesn't have good striking. He doesn't hurt people really with anything. Jack Jenkins, I want to pick Herbert by injury submission just because Jack Jenkins is coming off that broken arm TKO, which is terrible. I hope it doesn't happen again or any injury because Jack Jenkins is goated. He's cool. Has a badass haircut. Yeah, so let's pick him. He's going to win. He's a lot better, but if you want to bet on the underdog by lucky injury submission, go do that. Then we got Laura Santos taking on Casey O'Neill. Laura Santos is going to win by decision. We know it's not going to be a finish, so it doesn't matter. No one's betting on this, but Laura Santos isn't undefeated, but I thought she was. I don't keep up with women's that much. I really don't. It can be good at times, but I feel like 90% of the fights just suck. So we'll see. Doesn't matter. Let's move on. And we got Joshua Culibao taking on Ricardo Ramos. I don't know who Ricardo Ramos is, but I think Joshua Kulabau is going to get this done by knockout. I swear I was trying to watch a lot of the fights back, but UFC Pass just won't let me watch half of them for some reason. Just says it isn't available. Let me know if you guys ever had that same thing. It's bullshit. You can't watch them on YouTube, and you can't watch them when you pay for it. Try to watch them on the official app. So they get mad. We pirate, and yeah, they don't let us watch it when we pay for it either. So his resume is just better. He's taking on better competition. So yeah, let's just go with him. Next we got Walker. I get on with what are these names? Junior Tafa. Yeah, the Tafa bros are trash, but I know Walker's also trash. But this is my underdog pick of the card, my big one. Unless Drakus is an underdog, because yeah, I'm picking Drakus obviously. I'm not no soy boy. But yeah, we know the Tafa bros are shit. Like, they're just fat. Why are they so fat? I don't understand how these athletes are so fat. Like, they don't take their career seriously. I don't understand. But yeah, I just think it's either going to be a Tafa bro knockout in the first round, or Walker's going to knock him out in the first or second round, because he lost his debut. He's going to be more hungry. He's going to be the aggressor. And in these higher weight classes, usually the aggressor is the one who can put something together earlier and finish the fight. So, yeah, let's go with him. He's a slight underdog. We'll go with him. Finally, on the main card, here we go. The main card's not bad, honestly. It's pretty good. It could be better, but, like, Tai Tuivasa versus Rozenstruik should not be here. It just shouldn't be. But that's not important yet. Lin Jingliang is gonna get knocked out by Carlos Prates, and then he's gonna puff cigarette smoke in his face. No, I'm just kidding. But he probably will actually. He probably will have a smoke right after the fight and before. Just why? Just why does he smoke cigs? It's so funny. But yeah, he's pretty good. I believe the hype in Carlos Prates. I really do. Also, Li Jingliang is coming off a broken back. Who the fuck comes back from that? Nobody. No pro athlete comes back from that. That's insane. And he's had like a year plus layoff, I think. So it might have even been longer. It might be really long. I forget. I checked, but I forget everything I checked now. This is so stupid. But yeah, let's definitely go Carlos Prates. I think he's the favorite. So, oh boy, I don't even want to talk about this shit. Tai Tuivasa is either gonna get a fluky first round finish over the GOAT Rozenstruik. He's a GOAT. Beat the other GOAT, Shamil, the Blob. But yeah, I think Rozenstruik's gonna outstrike him for 3 rounds easily, or he's gonna get knocked out. But his chin's not that bad. Just because you get knocked out by Ngannou don't mean you have a bad chin, alright? And speaking of Ngannou, why the fuck they trying to cover him up like they did Demetrius? It's insane. Editing out his name in an Israel Adesanya interview or press conference, like, that's insane. Why are they doing that? Stop. That's so dumb. Shout out to Izzy for calling them out for that. And, like, I like Bam Bam. He's a cool guy. I like when he drinks out of shoes. It's funny. But let's be real. He's obese. He doesn't care if he wins or loses. And he's on like a 3 or 4 finish loss streak. He's going for Tony's. Yeah, he's losing. It's over. On Gamrot, my boy I hate him so much. He's the most unfun to watch fighter. Flukiest win ever over Fiziev. Yeah. He's gonna win though. He's gonna fucking win again. He's gonna beat Dan Hooker somehow. I just know he is. Every time I bet against Gamrot, and he wins. He wins by decision every time, or TKO finish, injury finish. Like, yeah, he's gonna win it. Dan Hooker is good, but all that's gonna happen is he's gonna rock Gamrot. Gamrot's gonna dive for his balls aggressively, the whole rest of the fight, and he's gonna get the takedown because Dan Hooker's a terrible grappler, and he's probably gonna get manhandled and maybe even submitted if he's not able to hurt Gamrot at all, which he probably will. Like, I like Dan Hooker, I want him to win, but I think he's a plus 250 underdog. Yeah, for a reason, bro. For a fucking reason. He's not winning. Okay, I want him to win, but we ain't in Peaches and Cremeville no more. Like, we left. Okay? We're gone. He's losing. Moving on. Co-main event. This is where it gets good. The two fights to end the night are going to be good. Kai Kara-France taking on Steven Isig. Ursay's going to win by either insanely entertaining. I think this is going to be a banger. Insanely entertaining decision. 3-rounder. Loki should be a 5-rounder. But yeah, Kai Kara-France is not winning. The only chance he has is if he can knock out Urseg cold, which Urseg's defense is really good. He was not able, or Pantoja was not able to hurt him much on the feet at all. I mean, he cut him up a little bit with elbows, but Urseg's defense is good. His boxing's really good. His elbows in the clinch is really good. His grappling is really good. So I think Kai Kara-France is just, he loses everywhere except if they get into a barn burner. They start just throwing in the pocket. Because he does have big meaty hooks, man. He does. But he really just runs forward and throws big hooks. And just hopes he lands them. He doesn't really have much else. I think his grappling is pretty bad. I didn't really watch much of film on him, I'm going to be honest, guys. I ain't talking to nobody right now. Shit, but yeah, we're gonna go Steven Isig. He's gonna win finally. Oh, this is gonna be a good one. The main event: Dricus Duplessis, yeah, taking on Israel Adesanya. Shut up. I hate when he says that shit. Adesanya. But yeah, please, MMA guys, just this one. I don't care about the rest of the year. I don't care if Merab controls O'Malley on the ground for 5 years. 5 rounds. It's gonna feel like fucking 5 years. Shit. Like, oh, that's gonna be so bad. And the card sucks in the sphere too. That is gonna be the worst event of all time, guys. But by the way, the most letdown, the biggest letdown event ever. But yeah, Dricus is gonna win. He's gonna either, I hope he does, but like all I can imagine is Israel landing a counter shot that knocks him out when he comes in with his goofy goober strikes. But I just feel like a lot of people are trying to gaslight me into thinking that he's not going to be able to grapple Adesanya because Adesanya was able to defensive grapple against Brunson. No, like, Dricus is fucking huge. Dricus is going to manhandle him. He's going to get him down like he did Rob. He's going to throw elbows. He's going to ground and pound with all. He is literally the most power in the 185 division, I swear. He hits so hard. I saw a clip of Rob talking about it. He's the hardest hitting 185er. That's why he looks like a goofy goober when he's throwing, because he throws everything he has into his strikes. And he's dangerous, and I think he's the real deal, and I love Dricus. No bias here. I hate Adesanya, but I like Dricus. But no, I'm picking this strictly based on Dricus is going to win. He's going to take him down. He's going to hurt him for 5 rounds. The only chance Adesanya has is landing that counter strike. Because Dricus Duplessis' cardio, he literally out-cardioed Strickland. Strickland's thing is cardio. Like, Dricus is going to win. That's the end of the video. That's the 305 picks. Make a parlay with all these. It's going to hit, I swear. Put the house on it. You got it. See you guys in the next one.